Hello everybody, welcome back to the CWESPN channel. I am your host Carter Irvin, and today we are going through episode 2 of our weekly updates. Being from Michigan, the one thing that had its claw grip on all Michiganders this weekend was the Michigan State basketball game. Michigan was ranked 3rd in the nation, going up to the Breslin Center against Michigan State, who was 7th ranked. The marquee matchup here was Dusty May versus Tom Izzo. Tom Izzo, one of the most renowned head coaches in college basketball history. Dusty May, one of the up-and-coming coaches in college basketball who took FAU to a Final Four, came to Michigan, and has started making serious waves in the Big Ten. Michigan, throughout the first half, had a comfortable, semi-consistent lead. Wherever they would go up by 10, Michigan State would claw back and make it either a 6 or 8 point deficit, never really letting it get beyond their grasp, never going down more than 15 at a time. Michigan State was not playing like themselves in the first half, and it's clear that Izzo was pissed because after the second half, Michigan State was flying, firing on all cylinders. There were alley-oops, there were clutch shots, there were other dunks here, there, and everywhere that just contributed to insane momentum shifts, which ultimately allowed for Michigan State to claw back and get a 2-point lead at a certain point in the game with about 4 minutes left, despite being down the entire rest of the game, give or take. At the end of the day, Yaxel Landenborg for Michigan was just too much to handle for Michigan State, as he had a double-double with 26 points and 12 rebounds, a fantastic outing. On Michigan State's side, what stood out was Jeremy Fears. 31 whopping points, 14 shots from the line, made 12 of them. Fantastic when it came to his free throw percentage and his field goal percentage. But where Michigan State slipped up, and it really cost them, was their three-point shooting. They went in abysmal 4 for 23 on the entire game. That ended up clearly separating them from Michigan, who ended up going 8 for 20. Not a fantastic rate, but considerably better than 4 for 23. Your final score from the Brez, Michigan 83, Michigan State 71. Now making it a little bit more local, Central Michigan had their toilet paper toss game this past weekend as well. They versus Bowling Green. It's an awesome spectacle pregame. If you have not gone to a toilet paper toss for Central Michigan, there are few things that I recommend more than doing that before you stop going to college basketball games. Just the vibe around the stadium is impeccable, and it was awesome. The only downside is that clearly it made a little bit of a distraction for the players. A very low-scoring first half for both Bowling Green and Central Michigan, except Central Michigan had a awful 20-point first half as a team. So shockingly enough, Central had that same sort of fire coming out of the second half, putting up 42 points in the second half, rallying, only giving up 27 to Bowling Green. Really having a resilient second half, showing that even though that they're not the best recorded team in the MAC, they can really fight and really show that they have heart. CMU ends up with a narrow escape, 3-point victory, 62-59 over Bowling Green. Shifting away from the professional landscape of things, personally, it's been a pretty chill weekend, pretty chill week. We've been mostly just being out and about, doing errands. I went down to East Lansing this past weekend. Spent it with my girlfriend. It was a great time. Love her very much. Can't wait to see her again. It's always too long. Sucks when I have to leave. That will basically do it from here at CWESPN this week. Thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure to tune in next time. All right. See ya.